Yeah, what's up guys, it's Arab the Plug again and you're welcome back to my channel, and this is another episode of our weekly market analysis where we look at the crypto market, look at the charts, analyze the chart using the price action analysis, and look at the potential trading opportunities for the week ahead. So if you are just getting to see my channel for the first time, what we do on this channel is talk about cryptocurrency trading, about forex trading, technical analysis, and how to make money online. So I'm pretty sure you want to make money online. You want to trade crypto, you want to trade forex. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. And also I would appreciate if you can just like this video, click the like button so that this video gets to a lot more people. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this with your friends. So let's get right into it. So now, one thing I want you to know about Bitcoin is that Bitcoin since January, this is January 1st. Bitcoin has been giving us a massive bullish trend since January. So in January we were around $16,500, and since then we've been able to move up to somewhere around $31,000. So my bias on Bitcoin so far is that Bitcoin has stopped. It has stopped at this $31,000, which means that Bitcoin does not really have a potential of going above these highs for this year, because the bull market is likely going to be starting next year. And before the bull market, like I used to say, I feel that we are still going to come back and test these lows somewhere around here where the trend started initially in January. So I feel we are going to come back down to 15K when we will have enough opportunity to buy Bitcoin against the next bull run. So that is a general bias, not something we'll be trading for the week. I'm just trying to explain some of the things that have been happening. So now, looking at that, this means that for the year, I feel this is going to be our high for the year so far, and we are likely going to come back to this 15K. But the market does not move in a straight direction. We always have moves, pullback, rejections, and stuff like that. So now, having identified our highs for the years, for the past 6 months, our highs has been $31,100, and our lows has been $15,500. Let's just displace this $16,000. Yes, our low for the year is around $16,000, but then I can just place. It's not bad if I place here too. So we've been able to move this year from $16,000 up to 31K, and then that was a massive bullish move which started here, give us a high, a pullback, a high, a pullback, then a massive movement from this area of demand, then a pullback, then a high, and we topped here. So now, looking at this chart, we would see that we have something that looks like a head and shoulders. If you understand chart patterns, you would understand what the head and shoulders mean. So this is a shoulder, this is a left shoulder, this is a right shoulder, and this is the head. So this is pretty much giving us a head and shoulder pattern on a higher time frame, and you can see I'm looking at the daily time frame for Bitcoin right now. So this is more of a head and shoulder pattern. And when you have a head and shoulder pattern, something you know is that you have the neckline, which is something around here. So I'm trying to look at Bitcoin from the higher time frame perspective now, before we look at what we'll be trading for the week. So now, looking at this from the higher time frame perspective, you can see that this neckline has been broken somewhere around here. So the neckline was broken here. There was supposed to be a retest, but then there was a fake out, then the market came back coming lower. So now, looking at the higher time frame perspective, what I am expecting in the long run is that if we break this support, this green line, this green area of support, then it could be a free ride down, even though it might take time, because when the market moves, this is a higher time frame, this is the daily time frame, and when you are looking at daily time frame, you are looking at a long period of time in the market. So we are looking at, if this market breaks this support, this green line, it's going to be a free fall, but it's going to be something like a break, a retest, then maybe a move to the downside, then a consolidation, like that. So that is what I'm looking at on the higher time frame. But another scenario is a situation where we will have a move to the upside again, then a consolidation around this place before Bitcoin later drops. So because the reason why I strongly feel that Bitcoin is going to drop is not just technical, it's just about the technical reason, but also the fundamentals. If you look at the fundamentals in the market, you see that there are a lot of fundamentals telling us that the crypto market is likely going to drop in the next few months. And that's one of the fundamentals, is this news coming from the United States, the news from SEC trying to wage a war against some exchanges like Binance and also Coinbase. So looking at these fundamentals and looking at the fact that Binance has been deleting a lot of coins and they are on the verge of closing down the Binance US, even though they have not announced that they are closing down, but then they've said that working the ACH transfer from Binance to account of Binance operators on the Binance US app will not be working as from next month. So looking at all those factors, we understand that Bitcoin is likely going to drop, and the crypto market generally. And when Bitcoin drops, there is high probability of almost all other coins dropping too. So I'm looking at a situation whereby Bitcoin will drop if it breaks this area of value, this green line. But if it doesn't, then we might have a ride to the upside, maybe somewhere around here or even higher, before we later drop to the downside. So that is what I believe, or what I'm thinking on Bitcoin for now. But then let's look at the lower time frame and spot potential trading opportunities for the week. So this is a 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, and looking at this 4-hour time frame, we would see that Bitcoin has been in at this support, but then this support has been giving us a week, which is telling us, when you have a week on your chart, it's telling you that there is probability of rejection this week. So we are looking at a situation whereby we'll be looking for a bullish signal from this area of value. So if you can get a bullish signal from this place, so you can get a long trade and look at this area of this blue line. But then we really can't look at that on this 4 hour. So let's look at 1 hour. So now this is a 1 hour time frame. So what I'll be looking at on Bitcoin right now is that we are in a consolidation. The market has been consolidating. Then I'm looking at a potential breakout of this rectangle. So let me just get so now I'm looking at a situation whereby the market is going to move and break out to the upside, then I'll long, or a breakout to the downside, then a break of this support and a retest, then I will short. So I will not be shorting Bitcoin from this area because it is currently not at an area of value where I would be short. And that is because if you short Bitcoin, if you are shorting Bitcoin at this point, then you are already very close to a support on the higher time frame. This is a support that was drawn on the daily time frame. Let me switch to the daily. You can see that was a support. That's a daily support. So I wouldn't want to be shorting Bitcoin, targeting a daily shorting Bitcoin when the market is close to a daily support, unless you are doing some sort of scalping. So I'll be looking for a massive a situation whereby this rectangle would break out and we'll look at a ride to the upside. So that's going to give us a reasonable risk to reward trade. You understand? So that is my bias on Bitcoin for this week trading. So I'll be taking a long trade if I have a breakout, a clear bullish movement or a clear bullish signal signifying that this market is going to be going bullish. So that is what I'll be looking at on Bitcoin for the week. So let's look at Ethereum. So let's look at Ethereum, and let's switch to the daily time frame. Let's start from the higher time frame as usual. So this is Ethereum on the higher time frame, and like you know, Ethereum usually gives us the kind of vibe that Ethereum usually gives us the kind of vibe that Bitcoin gives us. It usually gives us the kind of vibe that Bitcoin gives us. But then, looking at Ethereum at this point, Ethereum is at a daily support, at an area of value, somewhere around here. So Ethereum is at a daily support, even though it has broken that support, but we can't say it's likely it might be some sort of liquidity raids or so. That's pretty much possible because this daily candle that formed yesterday gave us a week, and this bearish candle, this daily candle for today, Sunday, has not closed, but it is still bearish even though it has a very small body yet. So this is not giving us enough information. So let's look at the 12 hour. Let's look at the 12 hour. Sorry, let's look at the 4 hour. Let's look at the 4 hour. Okay, good. So the 4 hours is telling us that this support was broken and there was a retest. So in this kind of scenario, the best thing to do is to look for a short opportunity on Ethereum, and that might be that Ethereum could probably go back to this area of value, give us a rejection, and we'll short, targeting 1,704. That is one short scenario for Ethereum. That's one scenario to short Ethereum. Another scenario is that this particular 4 hour candle is a very bearish candle. So in a situation whereby this candle is currently bullish, which is 4 hour, in a situation whereby this 4 hour candle closed within this previous strong bearish candle, that's telling us that the buyers are not too strong and the market might collapse to the downside without even trying to retest this place, because it has already retested it before. So my bias on Ethereum is short for now. So my bias on Ethereum is short, and the only thing I want to do on Ethereum now is to sell. So I might just like switch to 1 hour, get a good entry, and look for a situation where I will short Ethereum. So let's look for our potential target on Ethereum shorts on a 1 hour time frame. So if we'll be shorting Ethereum, whether from this point or from this area of value, our overall target would be 1,702. Yes, our overall target will be somewhere around here, somewhere around this area of value, if we would be shorting Ethereum. So our overall target will be somewhere around here, and let's look at it. So if you are shorting from this place and you are targeting this place, your stop loss would be somewhere around there, and that's 1:3, which is not bad, even though I like it when my trades are at least 1:3, but then that won't be so bad on Ethereum. So my overall bias on Ethereum would be short because it has broken this major support, which is a support drawn on the daily time frame, which is a strong one, and it is still below support. So in a situation whereby Ethereum goes back above this area of value and stay above it, then the narrative is going to change. So that is that for Ethereum for this week. So the next thing I would be looking at is XRP. So XRP, I was looking at XRP earlier today, and I was looking at this double bottom. XRP gave a double bottom here, and this is the neckline. This is a neckline. So it seems that XRP is going to give us a massive bullish run from this place, and we'll be targeting this place because XRP seems to be oversold already. It seems to be oversold already because the market has been in a massive downtrend movement from this place back to this place, and the market seems to be correcting. So we'll be looking for long on XRP around this place. This seems to be a signal to long already. So this is a rectangle. So at the close, if this 1 hour candle closes well, then we might be longing XRP. But if it doesn't, the scenario I have is that XRP might be trying to, because we have a rejection candle already, so it might be that it's want to give us something like this is a higher high than a higher low before we start moving. So something like this might happen. Something like this. We might have something like this, like a movement like this before we long XRP. So that is my scenario for buying XRP for this week. So if eventually XRP buys and we get to target this week, then we might be selling again at this area of value. So let's look at ADA. Let's start from the 4 hour or the daily time frame. So looking at the 4 hour time frame, we will see that the market has been in a massive bearish trend. The market has been in a massive bearish trend from somewhere around here, which is April. So from April, ADA has been in a massive bearish trend. The market collapsed to this side, pulled back, made a lower low, came to this area of supply. This is a very good supply zone. This is a good supply zone. You call it supply, you call it resistance, sorry. This is a good supply zone where a lot of institutional sellers sold this coin, and the collapse was heavy. Bro. So even though last week I was hoping that I was looking at this area of value, and I was hoping that the market would buy at least back to this area of value before I short, but then it didn't happen, and the market kept collapsing. So now at this point, it seems the market is oversold already, and it gave us a very long week, signaling that the bulls might come and push the market up. So now the market has made a high, then a low. So what I'm expecting is a scenario where the market is going to make a higher high before anything could happen later on it. So I'm expecting the market to make a higher high to somewhere around here, and maybe then a higher low, and continue the massive move. So it seems like the market is about to retrace a little bit, at least on the market is about to retrace a little bit on ADA, because this seems to be a very strong area of value, very strong support. And this is where the movement started back then in January. So the market has come back to that area, and we might see a movement to the upside before the magic later happens on Bitcoin and everything starts collapsing. So the last one for the day would be Mana. Even though I was looking at Mana on the 5-minute time frame, not the regular the regular stuff. So what I was looking on Mana is that I have a triangle here. So I was looking for a break of this triangle. So the triangle is broken. So I could get a scalp trade if this market retests this and give me a short signal. I might be shorting it, and I'll be looking for a buy again at this area of support. At this area of support, I'll be looking for a buy. Yeah, somewhere around here. I'll be looking for a buy again. So that is pretty much a scalp trade though. But then, looking at the bigger picture, if you look at the bigger picture, this market is giving us the same vibe that XRP and ADA was giving. So telling us the market has been in a massive bearish movement from March or February, and it has come back to the entry where we entered the trade, our long trade back in January. So if we could get bullish signal, the market can still come up and see somewhere around here before Bitcoin does whatever it wants to do, and the market follows the trend. You know, Bitcoin has over 40% dominance in the market, and in most cases, all those coins, majority of them, they do whatever Bitcoin do. So those are the few trading opportunities we'll be identifying for the week. So if you got some value from this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you have a particular video or a topic you would like me to talk about on this channel, do well by putting a comment in the comment section telling me this particular topic, and I'm going to consider talking about it. See you in the next video. See you next week on another episode, and stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe.